Now, I got a confession. I was doing an experiment today, a small YouTuber's experiment. I was told to post 5 videos or more and see how it flows and generates as far as your content being put up. So I said, hey, if I could try it, pick some things and talk about it. In the midst of all of it, I got distracted. I was talking about one thing. I had a real deep conversation about something and views, and then somehow it went to the question about, does gay men really hate women? And it was like a political, social, cultural thing. Boom, boom, boom. And I was gonna try to, with my minimal equipment and no editing equipment, break it down and compartmentalize it and post it. I was just like, "Ugh, I don't got no viewers anyway. Like, see how it goes." And it was like rolling, rolling. Then one thing led to another. Then I was typing, doing this thing. Then I was getting phone calls from family and friends, and I was still doing my thing, minding my business, by the way. And literally on one of the other videos, you could see the phone calls busting through. The memory, the battery was dying. I felt like it was the energy thieves trying to distract me from what was going on. Ironically, I was talking about the cheating issue. It was really like just to talk about it and have it and post it up. And somebody called me like, "Hey girl, come on out, we in the front." I went and partook of a herbal essence and then came back. And then my cousin called and bust through with a family situation. And it led me to focusing on what's really going on with all these waves of information and energy, and how we're distracted and being pulled in strings, dangling sometimes, pulled sometimes, stagnant sometimes, moving, ciphering sometimes, all the time though, ciphering. But this platform helps me zero in on my focus and how when I'm doing something I want to do, whether it be recreational or for a solid purpose, I'm being pulled and twisted to do other things. And one of the things that I got out of all those hours, maybe about 2 or 3, is paying attention and how much it costs to pay attention and how important that's like the theme. It should be everybody's theme. How are you spending your spirit bucks? How are you paying attention? What are you feeding into? Are you being distracted? Are you staying focused? You can have different things to focus on, but you know what I mean, whether on this realm, the spiritual realm, the mental realm, and what this technology is like blah, 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 blah. So, and then you have the little you know joggers coming in and staying grounded, but at the same time staying fluid. you know I would just like to say, don't waste your money, energy that is, the real money. Don't waste your energy, your spirit on things that you don't see a return from. A positive, well, I don't even use that word, but that you don't see a return from. And since we're talking about words, Everything is a play on words, and buzzwords are used to, distract us and channel energies into things that it should or should not be in. Because remember, you are in control of all of that. And we all get sucked in one way or another. A lot of things I don't want to say, but I am going to say eventually, gradually, I'll say, as my story is being told, as I'm living it out loud in real time, projecting it. And tonight was a part of the experiment, just to see, not nevertheless, like with content and posting, but on a spiritual tip, just to see. And I've been checking little boxes like, okay, okay. So, and everyone, whoever everyone is, if there is anyone, is witnessing it. I don't know if they are cognizant of what they're witnessing, but I know what's going on. And it's just funny to me how we all are used and are being used. We have a choice though, whether we actively take a stand and consciously make the choice to be used or have a stance on something to be used, but we are being used as well as others being used. So it's really interesting. And I'm going to say one little quick thing. Paying attention. Words coming out of our mouth. Channeling, nurturing, watering, crystallizing thought, energy, time is very important. And I want to make sure that I'm expressing that in everything I do, whether it be for this platform, which is going to be, I'm trying to be consistent. But today, the energy levels, you can almost taste it. You can smell it and sense it if you're sensitive enough. How, just like that, the flow can change, but it still remains the same. And I may be talking in circles, but who cares? I do. Because back to paying attention, I'm paying attention to me. I'm paying attention to my surroundings, and it's costing me. It's costing you. What are we going to do about it? That's the real question.